Hello here. Just thought I'd screen record some of the questions you had about your assignments. So 5.4 is about it's investing. And so go through the lesson and learn about investments and investment types, which is good. But then when you get to the assignment, it's just this activity called joining the market. I'll just go through a quick preview of it and just show you a few questions here. So I think there's actually something not quite working on it, which shows you the price but for the next round. But I'll just start off with it. If you could grab this PDF right here to track your progress, it's a document to track your buying and selling each week or each round. So which round, how many shares you bought or sold, ending number of shares, and then there's supposed to be a price for each round. I mean, it's not necessary that you have to have it, but you could take a look and just use this to track. So let's go back to the round. So if I go down here to next page or question one, the first thing you have to decide is you've got $1,800 in a company called Ravioli Den, and it's trading at $60. How many are you going to buy? And we do want you to buy some. So any choice you make is fine. Just make a decision and go with it. So we're going to buy 20 stocks at $60. So we're going to spend $1,200 on that. So what you would write here is round one, bought 20 shares. Here, let's see if I'll write this in here. I'll try and write. Okay, so I bought 20 shares and ending shares, I have 20 shares. And then cash on hand, I'd be left with $600. Let's make it a little higher because I spent 1,200 of my 1,800. Round two. Okay, round two, it says you looked at the closing price. This was for last week. Anywhere, so you just bought at 60, it was 52, 51, 50, 50, 48. The shares are a little lower. It's just currently 60. What do you think you want to do? Do you want to sell or do you want to buy more or do nothing and just hold on to your stocks? So you could just pick any of these options. You could buy 10 more if you think the price is down. You could keep holding your 20 stocks because that's what you have. Again, nothing, it doesn't affect anything with the game or how you do. Just make a decision. So let's say we want to keep holding the stocks because we're not sure. Okay, so round two, we didn't buy or sell. We ended up with 20 shares and cash on hand was $600. Okay, round three. And round three says your friend missed school when you asked he ate ravioli down the previous night. Two girls from your calculus class said the same thing and got food poisoning. Also, your grandma got sick after eating there last week. You check online and nothing's been reported. What do you want to do? Now, something to keep in mind at the very beginning, if you read through all the information about Ravioli Den, it's a national chain. It's kind of like McDonald's. So what's happening locally might not always impact the national share price of a stock. So it's kind of like McDonald's, right? If McDonald's in Kindersley had food outbreak of food poisoning, it might be just bad staff in Kindersley that didn't wash their hands or something, or just bad cooks or something. It doesn't mean McDonald's as a whole is bad. So this company is Ravioli Den. If you read here, it's a big company. It's worth $5.8 billion. They have 14 varieties and they have 560 locations across the US. So back to this question about the food poisoning in your local ravioli den, you might think, oh my gosh, sell. But remember, if you sell, the price might go down because it's a problem. And so you don't want to sell when it's low. And I think that's the mentality we want you guys to think about is what would you do in this case? Hold, buy more, or sell? I think I'm still going to keep holding my 20 stocks in this case because I don't think that if it goes down, I don't want to sell low. I'm not sure it'll go up. So maybe I'll just wait. Okay. So again, round three, you might, we didn't buy any. We just end up with, let me just put this here, 20 shares and still have $600. Now we might want to buy pretty soon, but we'll see. Okay. Now the next one just talks about a news article, voted top 5 favorite fast food. Probably the price might go up because this is a pretty good news story. So people might be like, oh, wow, it's a great place to eat. Let's buy more of their food. They have more profit. People start going there more. That might mean the share price might go up. So maybe you would want to sell your stocks. I don't know. So sell maybe 10 of your stocks. Okay, let's go with that. So next page, I'll just go back up and update here. So in this case, I sold 10 stocks and I'm left with 10 shares. The only thing is I can't tell you what we have on hand because I don't know what those 10 stocks sold for. I have to get that. I think our tech department has to put in a price here. We're supposed to know the price of what you're selling at. But anyways, that's how you do this this game 5.4. It's hopefully interesting. And then at the end of the round, figure out how many shares you actually end up owning, and then we'll tell you the price per share at the end and how much cash you have on hand. So that's a quick update on this activity. I will do the next activity you asked about in the next video. Okay, thanks. Bye.